So this is the beginning of my trip. I still don't know what story in terms of a documentary for my what I'm gonna do, but now that I think about it, I'm like, wait, I'm doing my senior project is going to India, and I'm an American Indian. To me, that seems strange. I'm like, how did this idea come out? But then I sold everybody on this idea. So like it's kind of like be careful what you wish for because it just might come true.
Metro Plaza.
Huh?
Metro Plaza.
Hang on, it's clear off. Yeah, I got it. Open it up. Whoa! Oh yeah. No, I didn't get hit, but almost did. Oh hell. Hell no. Terry, that's not you do it.
What?
He told me, tell him not to take pictures. Just let me do it.
Like a 5-second cutaway,
Yeah.
maybe. So
Okay, I'm rolling.
boom, we're on the res. And it's funny because you can't. I mean, you can drive through here if you're not from here, but people will recognize your car. I mean, normally the roads that lead to the reservation are bad. Until you get to the reservation, then our roads on here are better than leading to them because, in some ways, why would they upkeep them if it's just to go to a place where it's not their community? But over here on the right here is our Wi-Fi tower. They just installed it like within the last year, so now we can stream Netflix and binge and be like everybody else in America or the world actually, because India just got Netflix too, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure how many people use it because I think we're still new to this whole paid subscription. No one likes to pay 500 rupees a month. Yeah, it's like $8.
It's $8 a month. Yeah, never know.
I mean, it could happen. But, I mean, as you see on Netflix, it's not like there's so many Indian programs there, so. Netflix here doesn't have
Not
much.
yet.
Yeah. Well, I don't want the whole country to turn into binge watchers. I'll tell you that much.
Will you be paying by check or?
Did your people over in India taste this kind of soup?
He didn't make it in India, so
Oh,
no.
you did? Oh. How do you like it though?
I like it. I probably need a little bit of salt and pepper. I tell him that.
I do too,
But-
but peppermint sauce.
I ended up just taking roast corn soup because you're not supposed to take live seeds. You have to declare you're not bringing live seeds into the country that you're visiting. So our Iroquois white corn is actually, they're live seeds. We throw them in the ground, they'll grow. So I took roast corn, so then if they said anything with the corn, I could say they're roasted, they're dead. So I said, well, we'll keep you in captivity until we throw them in the ground and see if they grow up. Yeah.
Oh, and you're in India again?
I'm moving back. No, I'm kidding. No,
When they get rid of their spiders, he's gonna.
yeah, those big spiders are like this big, and they wave at you like. I was like, ready? Yep. Okay, here we go. So we washed our hands.
Yep.
Okay.
Essentially, we eat with our hands here. It's the whole matter of eating with hands. It comes pretty natural. I think you just train to use cutlery, but a lot of our food is just.
I mean, but where I think in America, like most people, they're like, you're uncivilized if you don't use, you don't use silverware. I mean, I don't know if you see it that way, but that's how I think people back home would see. Like, he's eating with his hands. It's uncivilized. I'm like, it's not. It's a loaded term,
Again,
westernized term that's placing judgment on what's civilized and what's not civilized. I mean, when I think about how we make our corn soup, when you say what's civilized, maybe that's a theme that I always feel like I'm always justifying. The content that you show or the processes that you show can sometimes come across as being uncivilized, or what I would think would be perceived as uncivilized. So if I was to show the process of, I show the process of how corn soup's made, with Iroquois white corn and ash. But then when civilized people watch it, they're like, ooh, do I eat the ashes? Where do the ashes come from? And are these ashes people? Are this corn? Is it teeth? They look like teeth. Like, I mean, I know that some cultures are, less known than others, but I feel like, sometimes I don't think people are aware of like how the questions are being asked. Not what they're asking, it's how they're asking. And I mean, I remember the first time we started hanging out, working on projects, and we ordered Chinese food. I think it was Chinese food, and you go, do you mind if I eat with my hands? I said, no. And you were eating, doing what we're doing now. But it just in terms of the context of being where I was, it looked a little strange, odd to me, but I wasn't judging. Or was I judging? No. Well.
Then they erected this Kinzua Dam. It was built in 1965. And in turn, it flooded our ancestral lands. And our ancestors the bodies had to be moved to higher ground. And they had to move their houses, they had to burn their houses.
burn their houses.
Yeah, they burned their houses because they would have been flooded.
How many people had to move? Like,
Gee, the whole reservation just about had to move. Many people had to move. They said that you had a choice. We'll burn your house, or you can burn your own house. So They ended up burning their own houses. This is Governor Blacksnake. His grave had to be moved to higher ground because of the flooding of the Kansua Dam. This is Donald Blacksnake.
And who's that?
He's my father.
Oh, I thought your last names were Jones.
Yes, it is, but I took my mother's maiden name, Jones.
Do you remember anything about your dad?
I met him 3 times when I was young. The last time I was 16, I think, when I met him for the last time. He came to see me.
If you need, I do good design.
Your country, sir.
Oh, America. How much money does he want?
You happy? You like no problem.
I'm happy.
हम उनके लड़का नाम आने लो समझ गए
I know that पसंद है जब ये लेकिन ऐसा आज के दिन यार तुझे बात कोई नहीं मत ले ठीक है Bhoya bhoya namah. Yagundut sarharan hagala Yasumpravatra veta Yadeva vardandutamamutakara Yashreta padama
That's my own way of my own view of looking at this is through being American Indian, my culture. But then there's also this smell of flowers, the smell of food. I mean, that too is very ingrained in my experience of death, when we have it back home.
Well, of course, I mean, I'm Christian, so it's not like I've, in our family, I expect everybody to be cremated. My grandmother does stand as an exception at this point. She wanted to be cremated. But you are born of the 5 elements. Your body is made of the 5 elements, so you will return to it. And in cremating you, in reducing the physical body to ashes, the soul's released and the body is broken down back to something that can be given back to nature.
I said, my name, and I'm an Indian, and you go, my name is Govind, and I'm an Indian. I'm like, wait, you said yours like more pronounced than I did. Anyway.
Oh no, I was looking at the levels,
yeah.
And I wasn't coming at the half. So I was like, and I'm an Indian.
you're trying to overstep my Indian. I'm like, I'm an Indian. You're like, well, I'm an Indian.
Wait, that would be funny though.
It would. Outtakes.